Alright, so I kind of wanted to make a video kind of showing what I see when I'm making a picture or taking a picture or photography. If you see at the bottom, that 1/160th, that's the shutter speed. The f2.8 is the aperture speed, and the ISO number, of course, is 100. That's how much light the camera lets in. The F number will control how much light by opening up or closing inside the lens. It also will affect the background. As you can see, the background is kind of blurry behind me right now, but if I was to change the F number, change the shutter speed, I can make the background actually in focus, which I'm going to do now. So I'm changing the F number. I'm going to just drop it down, all the way down. I'm going to bring the shutter speed up. And of course, if you're hand holding the camera, you're not going to want to get your shutter speed down that low. I usually, if I'm going to hand hold it, I kind of try to stay, 1/60th, maybe 1/40th, but my camera, of course, has image stabilization, so that helps out too. But since it's dark, I'm on a tripod, I'm going all the way to 1/8. And of course now, let's get me back in focus. Let me brighten it up a little bit more. So yeah, that's like half a second there. That's pretty slow shutter speed. Anyway, now you can see back behind me that the bridge is more in focus than it was before. So anyway, let me show you some other things. Got some water over here. Right now, if I have to take the picture, it's going to make that water look smooth, but I'm actually going to do something even different. I'm going to take the hood off. I'm going to add a ND filter so that I can slow the shutter speed down even more. I had to add ND filter, and it should get really dark when I did that, which it did. So now I'm going to bring the shutter speed even farther down. So that's going to actually take a picture that's going to take 4 seconds to take. So, all right, let's see what it does. Let's actually focus on the water. And as you can see, the water is smooth looking now in the picture. Something you probably didn't see in the video just now is, yeah, well, you can see it now. I actually touched the screen to make it focus on that point right there. So I'm actually going to go the opposite way. I'm going to take the ND filter off. I'm going to take a picture of the water with the aperture all the way at 2.8. The shutter way back down the other way. Alright. And now I'm going to take a picture. I'm actually going to get my little focus box up and tell it I want it right there. And take a picture. And as you can see, the water looks completely different. It still actually looks like it's running in this picture, which this was the picture I took at f/22. This is the picture at f/2.8. So see right now the statue, of course, let me bring the shutter down a little bit. The statue is actually in focus, but everything behind him is not. And I take the picture, and as you can see, he's in focus. The picture, or all the stuff behind him is not in focus. Let me see if I can brighten that up too. The histogram is showing is bright enough, but it don't look bright enough to me. So I'm gonna bring the shutter speed up some more. Take the picture again. So that's a little bit better as far as lighting on the statue. And basically the background is completely blown out now. So let me show you what I do when I switch the F number all the way to F22. Change the shutter speed. And actually I don't have to go to all the way to F22. I can go to like say 16. And I'm going to give you a preview. So if I hit this button on the side of my lens right here, it actually shows you that the church is in focus, and I can keep going out, go out with the, so you can see the church back behind him is more in focus now. So let's take the picture. And as you see, yeah, the church is a little bit more in focus than it was before. And yeah, my tripod is actually in the water right now to try to get this shot. I'm going to take a picture, everything wide open. And you can see it looks like, you know, a normal river. Now I'm going to put the ND filter on, try to smooth the water out. ND filter's on. I'm going to bring up the shutter speed, and bring the F number down some. Get it to about 2 seconds. I don't know if you noticed the histogram. I'm trying to get the histogram where it's kind of in the center, which oddly enough at F22 it did it. And I'm going to try this picture again. I'm actually going to tell it to focus on the bridge. And go. So yeah, it's a 2 second photo. It's taking out the noise, and see the water's a lot more smooth looking. And actually everything else is going to be more focused around it too, because the wider number, like even the light off to the right on the ground is actually, you know, like right there. This light right here is in focus. Let's see if I can, yeah. So see, when I focus in on the line, actually the background went out of focus a little bit. Zoom back out. So that's something else I'm going to show you too. I'm going to go back to the statue for this and take the ND filter off. Back at the statue man. Going to zoom in on him. Back up even more. So this is a 70 to 200 lens I have. So that's at 200 right there. I'm going to bring that F number all the way to 2.8. Bring my lighting down a little bit. And basically, it kind of makes the background just completely go away doing that. And say I wanted to actually come in real close on him. Get him in focus. So now, I mean, basically, yeah, that's a real nice portrait if it was, you know, a person. So hopefully you're getting what I'm saying on the numbers at the bottom. The slower the shutter, the more speed, more light's going to let in. Let me see if I can. Yeah. The slower the shutter, the more light's going to let in. The bigger the F number, the less light's going to come in. I know that's kind of confusing, but the bigger the ISO number, the more light that's going to come in. Yeah, and of course I always use the histogram to kind of tell me what, you know, what I'm actually seeing or not seeing. Got too close there. Yeah, use the histogram. Like say there's both sides of the histogram. If it's more down towards the left, this is probably mirroring it, so it looks like I'm pointing the wrong way, but if it's more to the left side of the screen, then it means it's darker. If it's more to the right side, it's brighter, and I try to put it more in the middle. So that's what I, you know, normally I'm looking for. And I'm also, there's another indicator. It's actually going up and down on the screen that's being recorded. And it will show you basically how bright it is too. So like say I'll go up on the shutter, see it's going up too. 0 normally is good, but sometimes you have to jack it up a bit more to get a little bit more lighting, because it'd help if I had it in focus. Let me show you another picture here with the Mona Lisa bathroom. I'm gonna zoom in. And as you notice, my camera actually saw her eye. I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna take a picture of it. And nice picture. Let's say I wanted to step in front of the camera and blur out Mona Lisa, but get a picture of me. I have to get pretty far out because I'm zoomed in. Let's say, oh, wrong way. So now I should be in focus and Mona Lisa should be out of focus. And of course, I am in focus. I got a weird look on my face, but I am in focus and Mona Lisa's not. So I go back out to 70, step in front of the camera, and actually come in closer. So I'm about 2 feet or so from the camera now, and take a picture. And of course it blurs it out even more. So this is of course the picture I just took. This is the one I took just a minute ago, Mona Lisa, behind me. The camera never moved. There's of course Mona Lisa bathroom. There's me standing in front of it. And of course there's me standing in front of it again. You can't even see it anymore behind me. So different zooms change the background also. So I hope I hadn't rambled too long. Just thought I'd get out here and make this video. I found this program for my phone so I could record my screen to kind of show what I'm seeing. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do today.